Hello, friends. It's Brooke-Sidney here, your favorite mindset and manifestation coach. And today I am talking about how we are missing the point with the feeling is the secret and so much more, y'all. I'm really wanting to bring this through and really make this feeling aspect of our manifestation and our self-development and personal transformation journey just very powerful for you today, so that you are actually feeling what I'm feeling and on this journey with me. But before we get into it, I have a big announcement. I am launching my infamous gratitude challenge. In fact, it's the gratitude frequency challenge, and it starts November 20th. It is free. Jump on board. It's 5 days of being in an amazing gratitude vibration, vision, gratitude manifestation. Get into it. The link is below. The ways to work with me are also listed below, as well as other communities for those of us on this like-minded manifestation journey. So today, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the whole idea of the feeling is the secret. You know, whether you are a law of attraction, vibe, feelings, frequency, girl or guy, or a law of assumption person that's all about the way that we're thinking, our dominant thoughts, but the feeling is the secret. I want you to pay attention to the idea here that with manifestation, feeling is vital. The feeling is vital. So before we get into whether or not the feeling is so important, I want to back us up to an incredibly important place of realization, in that many of us are not accessible to our own feelings, right? We're not accessible to our own feelings. I've been kind of talking a lot about clarity, and I'll tag some of those videos here about the importance of having clear ideas, clear specific ideas about whatever it is we're trying to manifest, our wish fulfilled, our dream state, the living in the end, right? So many of us have a challenge even getting to that, getting to the thought around what it looks like, getting clear about what it looks like. But we all know that our thoughts create a feeling. Many of us truly have challenges with knowing what we feel. Knowing what we feel and allowing ourselves to feel it. I hope you guys are picking up what I'm putting down. So a lot of what I'm seeing in the manifestation community and in my clients and even in myself and my own journey is oftentimes we are essentially blocked to ourselves, right? We talk a lot about, especially in the manifestation community, and I hear it so much in law of assumption coaches, you know, I love them, but here is what I want you to understand is that it's still as though we talk about resistance and thoughts and beliefs and the 3D, we often talk about them as though we didn't create them. Okay, that's first. But the second part is that we talk about them as if they don't have feelings attached to them and they don't come from our feeling and creation state. And many of us try to jump to detachment before we actually know what it is, before we have figured out what it is we're truly feeling and thinking. And many of us, taking it even one step further, find it easier to reconcile our thoughts than to understand and feel our feelings. And ultimately, to get us to the manifestation state that we are desiring, especially those of us that want the quick path, if there really is a quick path. The quick path involves our personal transformation. The quick path involves, this is my key point here, us knowing, acknowledging, and feeling our feelings. Not just emotions, but understanding what's going on in our bodies, understands what's happening to us. Literally, the feelings that we have, they correspond to our intuition. They correspond to our gut. They correspond to what is happening in our health, mentally and physically. And of course, they correspond to our thoughts. But many of us are not only disconnected from our thoughts, we're very disconnected from our feelings. And so how can we, which is my next point, be in alignment with the thing that we want when we're not allowing ourselves to actually want it and then feel it and then know what it is? It's incredibly challenging. We are our own resistance. We are our own blocks. It's not the 3D. I can talk to you all day about not being triggered to the 3D. I'll tag some of those videos, but it's not the 3D. It's us. It's our unwillingness to honestly be truthful with ourselves, to feel the things that we need to feel, to allow those feelings to guide us to the thoughts and the beliefs and the states that are keeping us stuck, that are allowing us to create more and more manifestations from the inside out of the things we actually don't want. So we've got to get clear on what we're feeling, what's coming up for us. And then we have to follow those feelings to mine them for the gifts and the truth about how we really think and feel about ourselves, how we're truly living our lives, and about what we are actually manifesting. And then once we get that part together, whoo, y'all, the hardest part then is living in alignment with it. That's what I have found. So when we get that inkling in our spirit, when we get that feeling that doesn't go away, when we get that that uneasiness, that uncomfortable in someone else's spirit, when our nervous system does not feel calm or adjusted around people, places, and things, do we have enough courage to be in alignment with it? Or do we simply shove it down? Do we forget? Do we push it aside? Or instead of finding a better feeling, thought, we try to put a Band-Aid on it with an affirmation? I know I've done that. So today's topic, today's conversation is really about understanding how we use feelings, how we understand our emotions, and ultimately how we understand ourselves and develop a better relationship with ourselves. Because I'll guarantee you one thing, the best relationship what we have with ourselves results in the best manifestations for our life. You know why? Because they're true, they're authentic, and they're aligned. Our thoughts and our feelings don't have to be in misalignment. We can actually create from a space where our thoughts and our feelings are aligned, where our thoughts and our feelings go together, where our thoughts and our feelings support our wish fulfilled, living in the end. Hence, the feeling is the secret. Neville says it. Abraham Hicks' Law of Attraction talks about the feeling as guides, as our GPS system, to know when we are not in alignment, to know when we are not connecting to, as they say, our source, God, universal intelligence, whatever you want to call it. God for me, your name for you, okay? The point is that they are clues, they are gifts, they are breadcrumbs along the path of our development to get us from where we are right now in our current reality to our new reality. They are the place with which we can decide what we want to truly think and feel about ourselves. But the feeling, that uncomfortableness, that hurt, that pain, that depression, that grief, that lack of having, the relationship we're not in, the house we don't have, the money we don't have, all of those feelings that these things are bringing up because they're truly gifts along the path for us to develop ourselves. They're gifts along the path for us to change, transform, and grow and evolve and expand. We've got to get to the truth of them. We've got to get to the truth of the feelings. That is part of the secret. Following our feelings is part of the secret. Understanding our feelings is the secret. Finding a way to understand ourselves and live our higher selves in alignment with our thoughts and our feelings is the secret. Ultimately, that is the wish fulfilled. Isn't love, peace, joy, abundance? And I always feel talk about gratitude. Aren't those characteristics of living in your wish fulfilled? Because if we're honest with ourselves, whatever we are seeking, whatever dream, whatever goal, whatever wish fulfilled, it's not truly about the thing. It's not truly about the person. It's not truly about the house. It's not truly about the money. It's about the way that those things make us feel. The relationship makes us feel loved, chosen, supported. That's why we want to manifest and develop those feelings within ourselves. The house makes us feel covered, protected, stable, secure. That's why we want to develop those feelings in ourselves. The money makes us feel financially, again, secure, taken care of, supported, and free. Most of us that are in desiring of money, desire money for freedom and so that we can give. That's me. And I know that's you because you're resonating with this video and with my message and with my channel. And so as we all come along this manifestation journey, it doesn't matter if you're law of assumption, law of attraction, or whatever law of vibration, it does not matter. The truth is the truth. And we cannot manifest better for ourselves until we get in touch with ourselves. And that includes our feelings. And that includes the thoughts that go along with them. We cannot put a mask on it. We can mask ourselves for the outside world. We can't mask ourselves to ourselves. And if we do, it's destructive and we'll never get on the path of creating the life that we truly want to live. So, you're missing the point with the feeling is the secret. It is my hope today that it's brought you closer to understanding more about not only the feeling is the secret and manifestation, but about yourself and where you are right now. I want to remind you to jump into the gratitude challenge. Sign up now. Get ready. There's some pre-work opportunities there. It's a chance to work with me. If you haven't worked with me on a personal one-on-one level, it's a great opportunity. Also a great opportunity to meet some amazing people. Because if you're picking up and you're interested, guess what? There's going to be some other cool, incredibly high level, high vibe people that are also attracted to this opportunity to take their lives to the next level, because that's what gratitude does. It allows us to be resonant with what we have so that we can make space for what we want more of. So, make sure you're subscribed to this channel, like this video, jump into the gratitude challenge. All that information and deets are below. Turn on your bell so you'll know when my next video drops. I will see you tomorrow.